You were thinking it, Steve, weren't you?
I was thinking it. No! I wasn't gonna shoot a helicopter with my tank.
Roger.
Maybe.
See it. Moving right to left.
So, we've got more tanks coming.
This is the great big fuck-off tank battle.
Yep.
Identify tank.
Well, we've had a few of those already.
T-72, engaging.
But I mean, that's why it's my favorite level, because you keep getting these really awesome tank battles where it's just like...
So did you forget that you could zoom, or...?
Yes.
Yeah. I was about to say, you've yet to zoom in, which explains why you have to shove the barrel up their ass to actually hit them.
Identify vehicles, dead ahead.
And here's my oh crap moment coming up. Because as it turns out, you really are supposed to use the zoom and just engage them from a distance.
Yeah.
Driver, get the fuck out of here!
He says it, but I just keep driving.
Well, you're no longer where you were when he said it.
Yeah.
It's true.
You've moved away.
It's really cold high.
By the way, kids, charging a tank position over a ridge, not the smartest thing you can do. Driving into a ditch on that ridge. Oh, I missed that. I can't believe that. So that tank's about to explode.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
But thankfully, in this game, your tanks just magically heal themselves. I think.
Yeah.
You got reinforcements.
Yeah. See, I led the charge. And drove my tank into a ditch, which I can't get out of again.
Really, tank should be able to fight that ditch.
Yeah, you'd think so, but you know, it's kind of a steep ditch. We just took a direct hit from a main cannon. I don't know how we're still alive.
Fire! Fire Sabo! Watch the flank! Identify vehicles, dead ahead. Last stand.
And look,
Nice.
the NPC tanks got one too.
Yeah.
Engage and destroy
You know what's bad in a Call of Duty or a Battlefield game when an NPC gets a kill?
Light 'em up, Miller.
Well, in Call of Duty, the NPCs get kills all the time,
Well,
especially if you're playing with the SAS. And that was me mistaking.
3-3's hit.
Oh no, that's an enemy thing. It just doesn't have the red targets over it, so I got confused. So yeah, in this part we have to destroy this enemy convoy. And you know, I think this is one of my biggest problems with this game. It has really cool parts and really, really fucking terrible parts.
Yeah.
But there's no storyline. Like, they have a story, but it doesn't really connect.
It doesn't
them
really
together.
matter.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Like, you have the missions where people are like, oh yeah, what happened in Paris? And then it goes to Paris. But it's not any of the characters that you're playing as.
No, it's just...
It's Dima.
Yeah.
And, you know, Dima doesn't actually get introduced until the end of the game.
Yeah.
So we don't actually know who Dima is, and therefore we don't care who Dima is.
Yeah, you didn't care who any other people were, so at that point you really don't care. There needs to be some introduction to be like, alright,
You
this
can't
is
just
why you
say,
should actually care about this person.
You can't just say, well, what about Dima? I have no idea who the fuck Dima
What's
is.
a Dima?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, edema.
So it really feels like this game was something where they just came up with the set pieces first, and then made up a story to connect them.
Isn't that how you write stories? You just come up with a bunch of cool scenes and then shove them together.
My graduate degree is screaming at you right now. I hope you realize that.
Okay, I'm a cameraman. What do I know?
I just stand there.
Alright. Let's stay focused.
I am the best cameraman.
Look at this shit. Why are we cutting
But
across the desert?
it felt like they went. Some executive in EA was like, this Call of Duty, they have this game where these people are interrogating this character, and it's really popular. We need to make that.
Yeah.
And so the streaming device becomes...
Taking away from what Battlefield is about.
Yeah. The framing device becomes these two completely asshole CIA agents.
Yes. You know, like Thunder Run, this is one of the few levels in Battlefield 3 that are like,
Oh,
this is what Battlefield is about.
Yeah.
this is just that Call of Duty game. where
numbers.
you're Mason,
The numbers.
and the guys are interrogating you,
Yeah.
and there's a Russian guy.
Up there, check it out.
Except in that one,
God, don't get me started.
they
on
have
that game.
That guy doing?
they have good reasons to interrogate you.
Yeah, because you've gone mad.
Yeah. In this one, they're just being dicks.
Wait, why did we get into the tank?
Because we have to go blow up the thing. Because the Army Engineering Corps are apparently pussies.
Okay, but you could have driven your tank this far.
Well, they've got rockets too.
Yeah, but your tank.
And mines.
But your tank, you just shoot from stupid distance away.
That's why you should always be ready.
I have questions about how they ambushed you in an open desert, but okay.
Yeah.
See, that guy's smart. He's driving his tank.
Well, so basically what it is there's mines up ahead in the road, and they've got the explosives set up to detonate them. But they apparently got ambushed or something before they could, and so now they don't want to do it. And you know, it takes us all of 3 seconds to get out here and detonate them.
Get in the tank, Shinji.
Go away from the jam to clear.
Getting ready, oh! Ah! Ah!
Go ahead.
And so we can only blow the minefield when we're here for some reason. Can't be any closer.
That was pretty
That was pretty
Shockwave gonna make me puke.
cool. And for once in this game, they actually acknowledge that shockwave is a thing.
Dude, you just did his job. Get back in the tank, bro. We need you on the 50.
This is not our tank. I think it's our tank.
It took you a second, but
Oh wait, it is our tank. But you have to stand in a
Oh.
very specific spot. To...
I like how you just change roles. Like, I know you were driving and being the gun at the same time, and the tank commander, but now you can be the machine gunner.
Yeah, but now you're the machine gunner.
We're the United States Army. We're adaptable.
Woo! Hooah!
No one's a specialist in anything. We're all specialists in everything.
And, you know, we have this nice break in the action where we just sit here while things are going to shit.
Exactly.
And, you know, none of the other tanks can be bothered to shoot anyone, so...
One dude with an AK, what's he gonna do to like 4 tanks? Everyone's like, yeah, whatever. Let him shoot us.
You have to admire the balls on that guy,
I'll
though.
get bored eventually.
Run out of ammo instead of like hitting the side of the tank. Whatever.
Did you really just try shooting that rocket?
Yes. Would you not?
On the fucking left.
You know, I gotta admire the balls on anyone that sees a tank is like, I'm gonna shoot that with my AK. Let's run towards it while firing.
You're not gonna let us walk in.
I mean, I'm still gonna shoot them, but yeah.
That vehicle.
Yeah, that vehicle stops. There we go.
So yeah, one of the other things is, in this level, while fighting these coup d'etat guys that have taken over the country, we need to blow up car bombs when they hit us.
Focus on the RPGs. Focus on them.
Which, I mean, it's a realistic portrayal of what the multiplayer of this game is like.
Oh right, yeah, car bombs and multiplayer is so good.
I do not know how many times I've died to a sniper just loading a Humvee full of C4 and driving it into the car I'm in. But it's pretty high.
It's pretty funny.
We used the tank hot jump. I played with 3 guys and we'd squad up. And we did this for like a week only. We'd take 2 of the little like, I want to call them like mongooses.
The ATVs.
ATVs. We would just drive and we'd get out and we'd start putting C4 on a tank, like an enemy tank, and we'd go around it to the point where the gunner would get out. We'd kill the gunner, like the machine gunner, and then the driver would be spinning his turret, not able to touch us. So we'd get out, we'd kill him, and then we'd have a tank covered in C4. So we would hijack tanks. We were so bad at it. We would die most of the time, but like that 1 or 2 times it would
Oh.
work out.
The invincible NPC makes the return because we have to lose this thing.
Yeah.
Friendly tank is hit.
And so,
Roger that, Amber.
because we've lost this tank, of course, our command tells us to not move and stay here while they figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I should point out, they're not trying to save the guys in those cars in that tank.
Well, they're dead.
They're dead. They just don't want us moving for some reason. And the PLR is seeing a bunch of stopped tanks, decides the best thing that they can do is just
Throw a whole bunch of cars.
run down the open street at them. I should also point out that throughout this entire time, none of the other tanks do anything.
They're just kind of sitting there.
Also,
They just sit there.
we spotted that car before it came over the ridge.
Yeah, because
spotters.
we're psychic. And you know, all these cars are apparently made out of the same
Balls,
stuff.
They are.
I was gonna say the same stuff that, like, the president's limousine called the Beast is made out of, because it takes
It just absorbs a whole
a
bunch
full like 5 to 7 seconds of
55.
50 cal rounds to like the windshield to stop the fucking thing. Also, shooting a car in the windshield makes it explode. So, I think I look around here just to show off how many other vehicles there are. But we've got like troop transports, we've got tanks, you know, we've got all this fuck off army stuff, right?
Yeah.
Guess what you don't see next level?
Absolutely all of it.